Hey guys, so today we're gonna install Windows 10 on an SD card. As you can see, this is the SD card we're gonna be using. It's 128 gigabytes, but I think the lowest you can go to is 16 gigs. I recently just got the idea to put Windows 10 on an SD card and just use it, you know? So I guess in this video we're gonna be doing that. Also, please ignore the fact that the sticker in this card looks half wrinkled. At one point I was trying to get the sticker off for some reason. Anyways, so to actually be able to install an operating system on an SD card or a flash drive, we're gonna need to get some software first, because you know we can't boot directly from Windows installation media and just install to the SD card right away. No, it doesn't work like that, because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna read the SD card since it's gonna detect it as external media, and you won't be able to install it since you can't use the official Windows installer to install Windows to something like this. Or something like this, whatever. So, we have to go to our browser to download the tool that we'll be using. So I actually already searched for it beforehand, which means I don't have to search for it again, which is great. So I can just click this, because I was about to do a scene where I just type it, but I guess I don't have to do that. So great, I saved time. And no, I'm not gonna show you the rest of my search history. Yeah, and this is the tool we'll be using. It's called Balena Etcher, which does exactly what it says on the tin, aka the title. Flash OS images to SD cards and USBs. I got one right here. Also, if you're wondering why my Google looks like this, it's because I put custom user scripts and user styles. I just like the old look of it, you know? So now we're in the Balena Etcher website, as you can see, and we're gonna go to the download link to download it. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for this to finish, and then we're gonna go to it. I don't know what happened. I just opened Balena Etcher and it gave me this error message. Installation has failed. There was an error while installing the application. Check this out. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just open it again. Right, so here's the logo. So now we open Balena Etcher. So thanks to this program, we're now going to be able to install Windows 10 on our SD card. First, we of course have to select the ISO file from it, because we're not going to be able to install Windows without any installation media for it. Oh, I genuinely forgot that Balena Etcher might have problems with Windows images. Possible Windows image detected. Looks like you're trying to burn a Windows image. Unlike others, they require special processing to be made bootable. So yeah, I guess we might not be able to use Balena Etcher for this, because it will most likely fail. I'd say maybe chances are something like 70%. I'ma just use Rufus instead. Yeah, for some reason it does nothing when I click it. Alright, so we're just gonna download Rufus, because Balena Etcher will probably fail. Portable, because I'm gonna download this on my USB drive and I don't want to waste space on my computer when I download it. By that I mean I don't want to download it to my computer because I don't want to waste any more space on my computer, because it's like 70% full. Alright, let's go to Rufus. Yeah, whatever, just allow. Okay, so now let me just select the ISO image real quick. And there we go. It's the November 2021 version, because that was the first Windows 10 ISO I could find on my computer. And I'm pretty sure I don't have an ISO of the latest Windows 10 on my computer. And I don't feel like creating / downloading one, because once again I don't want to waste space. Yeah, so now we have to put our SD card. I'm using an adapter for this because my computer does not have an SD card slot. Alright, so for this we have to make sure that we are gonna install Windows to go, not standard. Note, it's important to pick Windows to go and not standard if you're not planning to create Windows media on the SD card and install it like a normal Windows installation, which is what we're gonna do. Because as I mentioned earlier, if you choose standard, it's just gonna create installation media. So we're done with this, and for the volume label, I'm just gonna type Win10 SD to go. Of course, there's other stuff you can change in here, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Right here, there's even more stuff, but it's whatever. And the format also. Alright, let's start. Please select the version, Windows 10 Pro. Prevent from accessing internal disks. Nah. Warning! All data on device, no label, will be destroyed! To continue with this operation, click OK to click cancel. No. There was nothing in that card anyway. Alright, so now I'm just gonna wait for this to be done. And while I wait, you can enjoy a time lapse of this process with some music in the background. that took a while. Anyways, now I think we can just close out of this. And let's see what it looks like. Alright, so I think we succeeded. So now we're just gonna shut down the computer. So now we're gonna boot from the SD card. I'm gonna keep pressing the F9 key until something shows up. Yeah, change boot device order. That's what it just said right there. Anyways, my computer's in HP, so the key to boot to this screen is F9 for me. But it might be different for you guys if you try this, because you might have the different computer brand than HP. Uh-oh, I think we may have failed, because I don't see the SD card anywhere here. This is just the disk that's already on this computer. I entered the BIOS right now, so I'm gonna see if I can fix it. What if I disable secure boot? Alright, I reboot and now I'm pressing F9 again. Oh, because I changed the operating system boot mode, it's now giving me this message. Since I want to complete this change, I'ma just write the code. Alright, and now we just wait while pressing the F9 key. And it still won't show up. Whatever, I'm just gonna boot back to the main operating system. Sorry guys, I think my attempt to use Windows on SD card may or may not have gone wrong. Yeah, I know. Sad. But don't fret, I'm gonna try this on another computer and see if it boots. Fingers crossed that will work. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the other computer in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so right now we're downstairs, and here's the PC we're gonna be using this time. Don't ask why I moved it downstairs. And I'm gonna use a different adapter because this PC case also doesn't have an SD card slot, and it doesn't have a USB-C port, so we're gonna use a full-size USB adapter instead. So yeah, so now we have to plug it in. Yeah, so now we turned on the computer, so let's see what we're gonna get. I just realized I forgot to turn on the TV, so I turned it on right now. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? This one's also not HP, so the keyframe is gonna be different. Right now I'm pressing F11. Ah, here we go. For some reason there's 2 partitions, but we're just gonna choose the first one. What? Why did it come back? Or maybe it's because I pressed the space key. I don't know why it's just coming back. Let's just use the mouse instead. Ah, why? Okay, maybe we may have still failed, unless partition 3 boots. No. You know what? I called it. I think this attempt to put Windows 10 on an SD card has failed. So we're just gonna boot back into Windows. So, can you boot Windows from an SD card? Of course not. Don't worry about that hit. SD cards are pretty durable, I think. And I'm pretty sure it barely left a mark on the TV. Also, please ignore this. This isn't actually the real time right now. So, in conclusion, if you're gonna install and boot Windows from an external device, just get a USB drive. Anyways, I guess that's it for this fail of a video. So, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys later. Oh no, there's an ant! You! Don't you dare invade my space. Go away. Yeah. Yes.